Greetings, Flameborn. Welcome to Lorespire. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the legendary, extraordinary, level 30 Ghost Glider as early as level 7. This thing is amazing, as you can see on screen right now. It is incredibly fast, lets you fly incredibly far, much better than either of the other two gliders. Anyways, this is not going to be a short endeavor. It's really not terribly difficult. But it does take a while. There are quite a few steps, but that's what this video is for. I'm going to be with you every step of the way, and once you know where to go and what to do, it's really quite easy. It just takes a minute. Now, the skills that you're going to want to have, the secret to this is updraft, double jump, and as much endurance as you can possibly get. If you do have enough points to get the rebound, then that's awesome. And down here, you can grab 2 cheap, easy points of constitution for an extra 100 hit points, which is also a good idea. That's pretty much all that you need for skills. All right, now as far as gear goes, I don't have anything special here. Put on your best stamina gear if you have access to the scout stuff. Grab these scout pieces that have the extra stamina. Wanderer's boots are freaking amazing for this, so try to have those and have those equipped. We just have the basic grappling hook and basic glider, and then for rings, get as much stamina and stamina regeneration as you can. Just as an FYI, if you do not have the Wanderer's boots, they can be found right here at this obelisk. Okay, they're in a chest next to that obelisk. So that's it for gear. Now, as far as items that you need, we will do some mining. So I have 4 pickaxes here. Might be a little more than necessary, but just bring enough. All right, just bring enough, 3 or 4 or whatever. Be sure to bring your construction hammer. There'll be some building involved and some building materials. 3,000 wood blocks is what we're bringing. Should be plenty. And bring a couple of altars and or the stone to make altars. You will need 2 of them, and that does mean that you'll need at least 2 flame altar spots available. So make sure that if you're at a level 2 flame like I am in this playthrough, that you have only 2 altars or less made so that you have 2 more slots available. Other than that, you just want as much stuff to help with your stamina as you can. So water, honey, and flasks of the fel, all great ideas, and bombs can't hurt either since they can help with mining. Now, we're going to come here to the Ancientspire Low Meadows. You need to be at the top of this. If you haven't done this spire yet, I do have a guide for it. I'll link it in the description. You can use that guide if you need any help with it. But yeah, we're basically just going to get on this corner of the top of this, and we're going to jump down and glide, aiming for right there. Now, if you're doing this at as low a level as I'm doing it, this is the one leg of the trip where you can actually fight enemies and defeat them. So feel free to do any fighting that you want to do along here. And continue to move straight up this way. Now that those enemies are taken care of, we can continue onward. All right, so you're going to come up here to this. And you can do this any way you want. Basically, you just need to mine your way to the top of that right there so that you are in the Nomad Highlands whenever you come out. Easiest way I found to do that is to jump right up to here. Okay, you can either throw a few bombs to make this easier. And there we go. We're to the top. Well, we're basically to the top. There we go. Now we're actually officially to the top. Now, if you're not that good with the jumping or whatever, just, mine your way through it. Throw your bombs, create footholds. Do whatever you got to do to get up here. All right. Not really too difficult. I'm sure you can handle it. All right. So once you're here, you don't necessarily have to travel by the tops of these rocks. However, doing so, it just helps you avoid enemies that are much higher level than you. So why not? Anytime you're going to be getting close to enemies, make sure that you let your stamina refill as much as possible so that you can outrun them. Okay, you can pick up some sugarcane along the way. And if you need to use it later on to regen your stamina quicker to be able to make some of the jumps or flights, then that can be very helpful. So yeah, just grab a stick or two of sugarcane as you're running through here. Want to stay away from those red mushroom guys. Not that they're necessarily that much of a pain. You see now, the saber tooth up there will kill you in one hit. So that you really, really do need to stay ahead of. Okay. Right here, we're actually going to turn up. All right, just to give you an idea of where we're at now, we started there. We've come all the way around here. That's like a little shroud spot, and we're just below that. So we're going to continue on this way. Try not to ever let your stamina get too low just in case you run into enemies. We can see there are some coming up here. Here you should be able to just run by them. Just start sprinting. Run right on by. Not too big of a deal. They should have stopped pursuing by now. All right. Giving you an update on where we're at. We're right here. And we want to get up there to that flame altar just at the top of that rock. I actually could have stayed on the road. Probably should have. All right, so you're up here to the flame shrine. Go ahead and grab some sparks. Why not? And you want to jump down that way. And it looks like you're jumping into the shroud, but you're actually not. It's just kind of foggy down there. So we're going to run and jump off of this, heading down to there. Real quick, there's where we jump. This is where we are. Go around the pit there. Once again, this looks like we're headed into Shroud. What is deadly Shroud that will definitely kill us. but we're actually not. We're going to avoid it. Okay, we're back on the road here. And we're actually going to help this along by starting to use our water and honey a bit. Ooh, I picked a really bad time to buff there. Just keep moving. It should not be able to catch us. Looks like it already gave up. Good. Because right here, we actually want to get up into this. And now, if you die, you have a waypoint saved. You can also grab sparks. You can grab some experience scrolls and potions and whatever else that are in here that you want to grab. Okay, now those new potions that we found will heal us back to max health with 1 drink. So, you know, if we do get hit by another saber-tooth, we can quickly heal back up to full HP while we're trying to survive and run away. Anyways, once you're done inside of the Flame Sanctum and you pick that up, just head back out, get on the road. Remember not to let your stamina drop too low. The Vuka here, no problem. As long as you keep moving, they should not be able to hurt you. They're pretty slow. Now, once you reach here, you can see where we're at here. That's the Flame Sanctum. Go across that, you get to where we're at. We're going to follow this dirt road to the side. Now, right here, we're going to start heading out away from the road across the desert. Now, the scorpions here will attack you. You don't want them hitting you, but they're very easy to avoid. You know, just keep moving as usual. You want to stay between that shroud cloud and this shroud cloud over here. Now, we're going to start coming up on dragon vultures. You can hear them. And those are extremely fast and extremely deadly. So try to avoid them at all costs. As soon as we actually get one inside, I'll show you what it looks like. But through this area, once you start running into them, you want to save up like all of your stamina and make sure that you do have stamina buffs going at pretty much all times. Which I'm going to go ahead and re-up that right now while I have the chance. Because whenever one of those aggroes to you, you need to keep moving. And there was one that just blipped on for a second. I think it's stuck in the ground. So we're just going to give that piece of ground a wide berth. And there, you can see that one right there. Okay. So we're giving it a wide enough berth. It should not aggro, but there are more of them around, so just stay vigilant. We're going to bypass that town, just go around it. Okay, now we don't want to go into the Shroud there, so we're going to turn left here. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, we've come there. The city was right around here. We came up like this. We started following the dirt road. And now we're going to turn away from the Shroud where it splits. And we're going to be headed towards another city here. There, of course, is a dragon vulture. We need to, well, looks like it was distracted, but still, we need to stay plenty far away from it. Okay, now we've reached the city. Freaking awesome. Good job, everybody, on making it this far. And you can see, bam, we got a new respawn point. So if we die here in the city, it's not a big deal. You're going to restart right next to your death spot. But if you follow this through correctly and you just keep moving, you really shouldn't die. Now, of course, if you're high enough level to take these enemies on, by all means, fight them, defeat them, whatever. But I'm assuming you're probably not if you're watching this. As long as you keep moving, you'll be fine. So you come in here just like that, jump over them, fly over them, keep going. All right, watch your stamina here. Mine's getting kind of low, so I'm going to let it reg in. All right, let's turn it back on. That was a little bit close for comfort. Now, you can make it through the city any route that you want, just as long as you make it through. Whenever you get over to here, you see that we have another respawn and a dirt road. Okay, so we came into the city like right here. We went around like that, and we're here. Now we're going to follow this dirt road. Or actually, this is a paved road. Paved road. Go around that guy across this bridge here. Jump across. All right, we left him in the dust. Okay, so there's BrittleBush. That right there is where we started running on the road. We came up, we crossed the bridge. We came across right here where we're at. Okay, so here's where we're at now. And I think we actually want to go around this. And we're going to go up the side here. Okay, so whenever we got the Roseshell Burrow, we're just coming out the side right here. Now, there are a ton of Dragon Hawks up here, but we're almost to the part where we want to, our Dragon Vultures, to where we want to lay our altars, so be ready for that. And if you're being chased whenever you lay one, just let them kill you if you get the altar laid, and they'll go away and you can respawn. Okay, so right over there is where we actually want to go. And there is a Dragon Vulture there now, so I'm just going to skip ahead and let him go away. All right, he's gone. So we want to get out to here. Of course, there's a freaking scorpion. So try to get it over here, get it down, and now if the scorpion kills you, it's not too big of a deal, but hopefully he stays away. And now that we have that down, we can start building. All right, you got your building blocks. And basically what you want to do is build out. You're going to build these platforms right here, number 7. You're going to build out as far as you can, and you're going to go over as far as you can. And you're going to build as high as you possibly can. And that right there, you can see the edge of our build line should be as far out as we can go, but we can still go up and we can still go in this direction. We can still go higher like this. So we want to get this as high as possible. And looks like we might be nearing that as high as possible height. And then it's time to just jump. You're going to aim in that direction for that ledge right over there. Updraft. And bam, you made it. Good job, good job. Now from here, we're going to head to that spire. All right, so once you're inside, grapple across here. You're Gonna come over here, run down. Hit that button so that this door over here opens. Come across. There's spikes there, so be careful of those, as I clearly was not. Chest out here. If you want to use a lockpick, you can. There it is. You want to hit that button, then we're going back to the beginning. You're going to come across here, make it to this door, beam up to the next level. First button right in front of you. We're going to head right. We're going to hit this button. Doors open. We should be able to open this. Come around here like so. Get up to the top. Hit that button. Come on down. That opens this door, which allows you to hit this button. And come out over to here, jump across the lava. Look familiar because it probably should. This is the final level, and there is actually a good bit of loot and treasure and stuff on this level, but we're going to skip all that because it makes things a lot more difficult and a lot more time consuming, and this video is already long enough as it is. You can check the description for a full walkthrough of this Ancientspire if you'd like. I will have a link to one there. And that's it. Told you it was one of the easier ones if you don't go for all the extra loot. Okay, so that's done. And we actually need to jump right down to there. And I believe this is the longest jump that we have to make. Let me just check my map, make sure. Yeah, that's where we want to go. Right down to there. This is the longest jump we have to make. So definitely use some of that sugarcane from before here. If you need to put on another flask of the Fel, do so. Make sure you got a water buff on. And it's time to jump. We're going to be aiming for right over there, the lowest point of those hills. Looks like we're going to make it actually without using updraft. Try to steer clear of those dragons. All right, come right up here. Just to try to give you a good idea. Okay, there's the Ancientspire. We jumped off and we hit right over here, and now we're up to this point. Okay, from here we want to head south. Oh, there's a gold chest here, by the way, if you want to grab it. Okay, so we're going to head south down that way. Watch your stamina here. If it starts getting too low, make sure you don't drop and die. There's our target. You can see it off in the distance. That tower. We're almost there, folks. I know it's been a long one. Thank you for sticking with me through this. The payoff is more than worth it, I can assure you. Yeah, we're going to aggro that guy, but it's fine. We have plenty of stamina right now. Stay close to this. You got to get extremely close to the shroud, but as you can see, you can make it by it without touching it. I would like to give a shout out to Smitty, one of our Patreon supporters and awesome member of the Lorespire community, who helped me find this path and kind of showed it to me. So thank you for that, Smitty. So right here is where we want to go ahead and lay the altar. Really, you could lay it anywhere. It doesn't have to be right here. But right here, it's nice and close and gives you easy access to that window there, which allows you to skip a large part of the tower. At this point, if you wanted to, you could go back, fast travel, and remove this home here. You no longer need that altar, and you can just keep this one here so that you can fast travel to and from your base to farm as needed. You could go through the front door down there. There's 3 buttons. You can see one of them right there. There's 2 more on either side of the door. Another one you can see right there. That's just much more difficult to do and leads you into more enemies. So if you come and you jump up to this window right here, there's 4 buttons inside this place. You can see one right there. There's one out here. Okay. There's another behind this bookshelf. And the last one's right up there. As you press those buttons, more and more of these traps are going to activate. But anyways, instead of going through all that trouble, though, and having to deal with all the traps and everything, you can actually just jump up here and then double jump into this, and you can mine out this window. Okay, so once you're through that, you want to come out here. Now, there's going to be dragons chasing you. Make sure your stamina's buffed, which we actually need to do. And just stay moving, and you should be fine, safe from the dragons. Even if you die here, you have an altar that's super close by. All we really want to do is go out this door and head right. Stay moving. You're going to come to these stairs right here. Go left. Take the left one up. Whenever you get here, come around and grapple up to this. Attack your way through that door, and you're inside. The dragon vultures should not follow you into here. Grapple up to here. Come around. Gold chest. Bam, there is your level 30 legendary ghost glider. The thing is freaking amazing, and you've gotten it before you could even get the advanced glider. Now, anyways, from here, if you want, you can actually continue on upwards. There's a magic chest up here that you can grab pretty quick and easy. There is a dragon, so make sure that you grab it quite quickly. And then, oh, I should have been quicker. That was my fault. If you grab it quickly and you jump off and glide off, you can actually make it back down here. But anyways, I showed you where that one is. If you want to grab it real quick, I'll show you where there are 2 more magic chests that you can get. Okay, down here, let those guys kind of aggro. Jump over them, come to the other side of the chest so that the chest is between you and them. Grab that. And actually come over here, mine this very quickly before they catch up with you. Let that guy come out. All right, let him come out. Then run inside and quickly open the chest. And then from there, you just want to continue on out. And there you go. That's everything that you can mine out of there. You can come back here and mine it anytime that you want. Or if you just wanted the glider, pick up your flame altar and go back. I hope that this helped you out. If it did and you appreciate the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Enshrouded content. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.